Hello, everyone, and these are Zeke's football predictions for Kentucky high school football in the South and the Southeastern districts of Kentucky. We're going to start it off, Zeke, with Letcher Central versus Hazard.
I like Hazard.
Hazard.
Yes.
What's the key to his victory?
I think Hazard have to make sure that they protect the ball and just play their brand of football. Letcher's had a weak schedule. They're 2-0, but they've had two weak opponents, but they're going to get a real test when they go to Hazard this Friday.
Lexington Tates Creek versus Perry Central.
I like Tates Creek big in this game.
Big?
Yes, I do.
The Commodores don't have a chance.
No. And guess who Tates Creek's called? The Commodores, too.
So it's Commodores versus Commodores. I wasn't aware of that.
Yes.
Pikeville versus Paintsville.
I like Pikeville in this game.
Care to elaborate on that any?
Well, Paintsville is undefeated, but Pikeville is really I think they're just a better team, Paintsville, and Paintsville will dress many players, and of course that may not always mean that they're gonna lose, but I like Pikeville.
Pike Central versus Williamsburg.
I like Williamsburg in that game. It could be a shootout though. Could be a real shootout though.
Bell County versus Whitley County.
That's going to be a tough game, but I'm going to pick Bell County in a nip-tuck contest.
Nip and tuck. Bourbon County versus Breathitt.
I like Bourbon County in that game. Too much speed for Breathitt.
Leslie County versus Morgan County.
Leslie County.
Leslie County. The Dunn Marshall Bowl doubleheader. Number 1, Somerset versus Pulaski Southwestern.
Somerset needs a win bad, and I like Somerset. They're 0-2, but they'll get their first win this Friday.
This Friday. Pulaski County versus North Hardin County.
No, just North Hardin. It's Pulaski
County. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Pulaski County should win that game.
Pulaski County should win that game.
You were talking about North Hardin. There's a North Hardin, Central Hardin.
Well, they're a Southern.
John Hardin.
Yes. John Hardin.
Yeah, North Hardin, John Hardin, Central Hardin.
Wow. Appalachian Bowl at Tiger Stadium in Manchester, Kentucky, doubleheader. Number 1, Prestonburg versus Knott Central.
Knox. In a close one, I like Knox Central in a close one.
Knott Central. North Laurel versus Clay County.
I like North Laurel in the second game.
And actually, looks like it's going to include a little bit of Tennessee also. Jellicoe, Tennessee versus Lynn Camp.
I don't know anything about Jellicoe, Tennessee. And I know very little about Lynn Camp. So, based on that, I'm going to take Jellicoe.
Jellicoe.
And that's just a speculation.
Speculation. It's nothing
concrete.
Okay.
No.
Belfry versus Harlan County.
Now, that's the game, ain't it?
That's the game.
That will be a Donnybrook. It'll be a physical game. I think it'll be a lot of run the football. You're going to see a wishbone. You're going to see straight eye. You're going to see a lot of just good old school football. And I tell you, I am reluctant to do this, but I'm going to pick Belfry in a close one.
Is that right? You're going with Belfry over Harlan County.
Because Belfry's been in many a big game down through the years, and that's why I'm picking them. I may have to eat that, though, but that's what I'm going with.
Rockcastle County versus South Laurel.
That's going to be a very close game, but I like South Laurel in another close game.
Corbin versus, I'm sorry, I can't.
Trimble County.
Trimble County.
I know nothing about. I don't know where Trimble County is. It might be in the western part of the state, but
I'm not familiar with them also.
But I'm just going to go with Corbin.
Going with the Red Hounds.
Yeah, and that's blind faith, I guess.
East Ridge versus Shelby Valley.
I like Shelby Valley.
You like Shelby Valley?
I like Shelby Valley in that contest.
Allen Central versus Magoffin County.
That's going to be a very interesting game, but I am going to pick in a close one, Allen Central.
Allen Central. Are they the Rebels?
They're correct.
Pineville versus Middlesboro.
Rivalry there.
Battle of 25.
I like Middlesboro big in that game.
Really?
I do.
The Yellow Jackets.
Yes, I do.
Betsy Lane versus Sheldon Clark.
Ooh, that's going to be a very close game. Betsy Lane's got a good team this year, but Sheldon Clark's always tough with Sean Hager's their coach, but I'm going to take the home team, and it'll be Sheldon Clark.
Sheldon Clark.
In a close one.
Phelps versus Knott Central.
I like Phelps.
You like Phelps in that
I
game.
do like Phelps in that contest.
Jackson County versus Estill County.
Now, I know nothing about neither one, and Jackson County doesn't have much a program very long, so they're kind of still in their infancy stage.
New.
So I'm going to pick Estill County.
You're going with Estill County.
Yes.
Wayne County versus Garrett County.
I think Wayne County is a solid team this year. They're going to be tough to beat, so I'm picking the Wayne County Cardinals.
Wayne County Cardinals. Zeke, do you think this is going to be a pretty good Friday for high school football in Eastern Kentucky?
The spotlight will be on Belfry and Harlan County. Wouldn't you say the spotlight?
That's the crown. That's the big game, basically. Yes. Not knocking anybody. Everybody's game's important. We understand that.
Yes.
But you think right now, if you had one game that you could go and watch, that would probably be the game?
Yes, it would.
Belfry and Harlan.
But Harlan County.
Harlan County.
But get there early.
Get early.
You better get there early.
Because it's going to be packed.
Belfry brings a tremendous following when they go on the road.
Is that right?
So that's why, and Harlan County, they'll bring their loyal too, so it could be overcrowded. There might be over 7,000 there tonight.
Are you?
Friday
night.
Yes.
Are you kidding? That's over 7,000 spectators?
I'm projecting over 7,000.
Wow.
That's a big stadium. They got plenty of room for visitors and home team fans to sit in. So
it's going to be a pretty epic for high school football in Eastern Kentucky. Would you agree?
Electric.
It'd be a real good game to attend.
Plus, they both run the ball, so the game could be over fast. Because if they run the ball, keep running, the game goes by fast.
But you think it's going to be a hard-fought battle?
Run.
It could go either way, in your opinion.
You might see some passes on me. It could go either way.
You've got Belfry in it, but you're not going to be surprised if the Black Bears actually take it.
Yes, I do.
Because you think they'll be more than able to hold their own?
Yes, I agree.
Wow.
That game is going to be very, very close, I think.
I'd imagine you'll be tuning into that.
I will.
Any more games? Anything you'd like to add on your predictions here?
Well, since this is going to the teams in Eastern and Southeastern Kentucky, that's what we try to base it on. Unless you'd like to expand to the Louisville schools, but whatever you want to do is fine with me. But that's what I'm trying to, just so we're living in this area. This is
absolutely, I agree.
But no, I think it's Les County should get a win tonight, but they better be careful when they play Morgan County tomorrow night. It could be a dangerous game, a trap game.
Go to play.
Yeah,
they better show up to play.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I agree.
Any other upsets possibly? Any sleepers in the schedule?
Well, Pressburg could beat Knox Central. They could beat them. But Knox Central's had a weak schedule, but I picked Knox Central, and I'm sticking with them, but that's a shaky pick, though. Considering Knox Central's early season schedule. It's been very weak.
Really?
Watered down, yes. And that's a shaky pick, if I might say. It's a shaky pick, in my opinion.
It's a shaky pick.
For me.
Well, folks, we really encourage you to listen, comment. Please post a response. We would welcome it all. Any final closing thoughts, Zeke?
Well, just everybody try to make it out and support their teams if at all possible, if they can, tomorrow night and Saturday night, if at all possible.
If at all possible.
And be safe on the road to and from the ball games, yes.
Always the gentleman, Mr. Zeke, and we're going to try to do this each and every week. He's going to give his opinion. Don't be offended. Just please comment. We'd love to hear back from you, please. Just please keep it civil, but we'd like to hear all comments. Thanks, everybody, for listening, and you all have a great weekend.